Okay, starting with C major in root position, you've got C, E, G. So from there we take the top note and we move that up one step in the scale, which means the G is going to go to A. So that means we've now got A minor, and that's in first inversion. So the note that moved, the G going up to A, the A becomes the new root. And then having moved the top note, we move the middle note, which in this case we've got C, E, G, so it's the E moving up to F. That gives you chord 4, F major. So you now got low to high, C, F, A. Then you move the bottom note, which is the C, going up to D. And you've now got D minor in root position. So we've gone root, first, second, and then back to root. And basically it'll continue that cycle. So you then move the A, which is the top note, up to B, which means we've got B diminished. And then you've got the F, which is the middle note now, moving up to G. So you've got D, G, B. And then you've got the bottom note, which is D, moving up to E. So again, it's gone root, first, second, back to root. And then if I do another one, the B, which is our top note at the moment, E, G, B, you've got, that will move up to C, which means we've come back to chord 1. So we've done a full cycle of 1, 6, 4, 2, 7, 5, 3, back to 1. And that means we've gone from the root position C, or 1, to the first position, or first inversion, chord 1. And that pattern will cycle another twice, all the way around till you come back to where you started, but an octave higher. So if I just do that quickly, you've got C major, middle note moves up to A minor, bottom note E moves up to F, F major, top note moves up to D, D minor, middle note moves to B, B diminished, F to G, G major, D up to E, E minor, middle note B to C, C major again. This is another cycle of 7 chords there. And then carrying on, it's now the bottom note, which is G going to A, so we've got A minor. And then the top note, which is E up to F, F major, C up to D, D minor. D minor, yes, bottom note A to B, B diminished. And then top notes, F to G, G major. And then your middle notes, D to E, E minor. And finally, that B will move to C. And you come back full circle to C major in root position. Like so. So that's the cycle. You say, you should consciously think through the notes as you do it. So one other thing to add to that, in terms of looking at the shapes that you're presented with, there's clues to tell you what's what. It's very simple. If a shape's diagonal, I'm going back along the neck there, that will be root position. If you've got the root and fifth of the chord inverted into a fourth, like that, the top note of the pair will always be the root of the chord, and the bottom note of that pair will always be the fifth. And whatever's left over, as it were, has to be the third. So, for instance, there, A minor. And that could be the other way around. Those two notes go up 5 fret, da-da-da-da-da, down string, same thing, and this time the C is on top. So once again, you've got that pair of the root and fifth together on the same fret. Top one of the pair will be the root, bottom one will be the fifth, and whatever's left over, as it were, is the third of the chord. So that should help you, get your head around these shapes and understand how that cyclic progression moves. Notice how smooth that is musically. And that's because a lot of times in songs,